a match, guys, and we haven't streamed in a while, but finally we do. Oh, but we don't have a camera yet. Let me solve that really quickly. Just let me do my first turn before I do that. From these leaders, I take a properties here, and then I can fix camera. So now it's working. Now we can start for proper. You can see that he has taken the engineering genius. I can go for properties, and I think I want the library here, and then I build the mine. Pretty standard stuff. He has to decide if he wants Hanging Garden, Stonehenge, and then probably Confucius is gonna be his choice. Might be Alex as well, but it is gonna be Confucius, and then probably next turn Stonehenge or Hanging Gardens. Code of Laws is on 3, so that stays on 3. That is well done by him. Such an early code. I could honestly think about just grabbing it here. I don't want any of these cards anyway, so the alternative is build. And then grab something else. I think I do grab the code here and then finish library next turn. By the way, let's take a look at the leaders and wonders here. We have Zizka, Pierre Bach, Ocean Liners here, Railroad. Okay, no Shakespeare. Religion, free religion, we take that when we can. And he can also take that. Can be nice for Bach. If we get Bach, we can rebuild those. Hey Lemmings player, God of Laws is a 3 selection card these days. Yeah, it's definitely very, very high priority, and especially if it comes this early. And the alternative is HA cards on the first row, so that was the case for the last turn. So civil actions aren't worth as much if the options are HA cards, and then yeah, getting it for 3 sounds okay. Okay, so he does take Stonehenge and the Iron. Isabella stays on 2, and then I'll just wait. Maybe Gutenbeast and Printing Press next turn. We will see. So take the Temple, finish the library, can go for the Code of Laws next turn, and then I guess I can increase pop. I don't think I want any of these. I could go for Masonry, but I really want the code next turn. I could do this, but it's not bad. Could use that for Silk Road or something, but that delays the code quite a bit. But if I then go Gutenberg and Printing Presses, they become pretty cheap. Question is, do we have anything for those printing presses? There's Gaudi. He can also go for Gutenbeast, so he might go for that. I think yeah, let's go for the Masonry here. It's interesting. Probably means we want, yeah, some urban buildings to use the Masonry now. Science, okay, that's good. He can now decide to go for the Iron this turn, or he can start building on the stone to even finish it. But I think he's gonna go Gutenbeast and maybe grab the Alchemy. Yeah. Okay, not a bad play. Could go Dramas. influence, and then dramas. Maybe I like that. Politics. I mean, I could still go for printing press, but I don't really know if I want that. And they're still good. This sets us up for Gaudi. Also, Bach is not bad with printing press. We can then rebuild philosophy into operas. We save a lot. Yeah, I think I like this actually. Yeah, exactly. He knew that we really needed a new leader, so he just took the one that was available. And it works for him nicely as well. He can, this turn, develop the alchemy with Guten Beast, maybe upgrade iron or finish the Stonehenge. Then I can next turn maybe go for Iliano. I could go Michelangelo, but probably not. Zizka is always an option, but I'm not sure. Trade routes, okay. So next turn we missing one science for the code. So we got the code pretty early, but it's still a good card later. We could have gotten it earlier if we had skipped the masonry. Is there cook or Suez? There is not. No, neither of them. So yeah, Columbus is an option, but since we don't have a colony, I'd rather go for something else. Maybe Ilianor's fine. But we need a new leader next turn. Progress is not doing anything anymore. Yeah, Eleanor, of course, she's also good for colonies. Thing is, I don't really want to wait. If Zizka is super late, I mean, Michelangelo is an option. We have the masonry. We could finish the Silk Road quickly. So maybe that is an option. Go for Michelangelo and grab the Silk Road. Okay, he goes for full iron, develops that. That's Aurora. So he wants to be stronger for whatever this is. Still think I play the Good Harvest. Or am I afraid? I'm not really afraid. One science, because that's very good. That means we get the Code of Laws this turn. And then Michelangelo, grab the Silk Road. Problem is corruption here, right? Yeah. So then no Michelangelo. This is pretty solid, and then we take a leader. I still think Eleanor is fine. Columbus is a risk I don't think I need to take right now. Yeah, I think I like this. One problem is we don't have any cards to push, but hopefully we draw. Damn you, Eleanor. Cultural influence, that's nice, a lot of culture. And we have good science production now for science. And he soon needs to finish the Stonehenge. I don't think he's too happy with that wonder. He gets his science from the alchemies now, so he's kind of doesn't want to finish that right now. The 4 civil actions, quite expensive. But he can do that, right? He can just finish it and upgrade once, because that only costs 2 rocks and no civil actions, so you can do exactly that and then finish the Stonehenge with the engineering genius. Okay, he doesn't finish it. He doesn't want to finish it right now. No dots, I don't want to become famous. It sounds really like a hassle. Being famous is not my dream. And I'm kind of already famous in the TTA community. I mean, you are here, so famous with all the people that matter. That's the important thing, right? What do I do here? I mean, we could... There's a couple of good cards here. Irrigation, but there is also Ocean Liner, so I don't need that. I could just build an extra farm. We also have the extra yellows from Procrates. Could go for Theocracy because we need happy faces soon. Iron is good. A lot of good cards here. I could also go for Irrigation. There is good Harvest in there, so that this, and then next turn go for the Iron. And this is pretty solid, going for Iron next turn. Iron is still a good card. And maybe this works out. Irrigation this turn, Iron next turn. Oh, come on, Eleanor, why are you drawing like this? Why are you doing this to me? Well, that was a risk, right? My idea was that the higher risk was going for Columbus, and he would have been pretty bad as well without any colonies, but yeah. If he goes Swordsman, yeah. But I don't know if he wants to do that. Then we can still go for Warfare maybe to defend. He has a pretty good economy. We have to give him that. Iron, Irrigation, and the Alchemy. But we're also gonna get Iron soon, so it's kind of fair. At least Eliana is giving more culture than Zizka would have. That's true, yes. She does give some culture, so she's not doing nothing. She gives 2 culture each turn, something like that. Got it, be happy with what we got. Okay, he does finish Stonehenge, Knights, doesn't get stronger. He's threatening a little bit, but we can get the Warfare here. Ooh, but there's a super early strategy. But if you let that stay on 3, he kind of has to grab that, and he will, but maybe that's fine. Could then grab Engineering Genius and Urban Growth. Don't think I want strategy for 3. Yeah. Okay, finally something to play, Immigration. Republic. Oh, we can go Republic strategy, right? Grab Republic, go for that. Grab strategy. Upgrade with Gutenbeast. Wealthy. He probably wins that, I would assume. Yep. But then... both of the cards were... damn. Bit of an oof, because I discarded the defend card. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Maybe I should have discarded the Legion. Yeah, he goes for that. Oh, you mean Republican strategy? Yeah, there's also an oof. Some oofs happening. Robespierre immediately after this. Bach. Let's play the immigration. I mean, we are Eleanor, right? And what do we do if he goes for Bach here? But also if we go for Bach, he just goes for military. That's also a problem. Hey, Film 11, good afternoon. To you as well. I could just grab Bach, but then he can get very threatening. But if he goes for Bach, we can't really keep up. I mean, maybe with Gaudi. Maybe it's not Bach time. Hey Bayada, take Bach and never look Bach. I could just grab in, keep Eleanor. Maybe just Universitas. I think it's a little bit too late for Universitas, especially because we have science production already. What are the other wonders? Ocean liner, railroad, statue, all okay. And we can still just grab Bach and then just wait and see what he does. 18 rocks, he's looking dangerous. At least we have a tactic. For that we need raffles. I think if he just gets Bach, he has so many options. He can go Bach next turn, and then we can't catch him with military because I think that's gonna be hard. Knowledge to extra science, so we're at 11. At least he's not drawing a lot of cards, so he doesn't have a high potential for H2 tactics. We really need military action as well. Maybe we can get the Conmon, that would be nice. You don't enjoy the culture, Payada? You wanna see military? No bloodshed, no fun. Yeah, sometimes I miss those games as well. We sometimes still see them, these bloody games, but yeah, more often that you see the printing presses rule. Yeah, the Escape to Arnek, the Lost Ruins, that game. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it. Haven't played it yet. Maybe I should try it. I heard that Piata really likes it. Oh, he likes the Universitas still. Maybe it's time for Bach. I guess I also want to play. Maybe they developed. Uncertain. Ah. Not good. Yeah, I'm starting to worry about the military. Maybe railroad is a thing. To get the rocks, and we have the engineering genius and masonry. Or is it not time for Bach yet? Being able to finish the railroad. And can we then finish the... that would be the dream if we can. Yeah, if that's possible, then we should do that. Yeah, if we can do this. Yeah, and then we have enough for the railroad next turn. Sounds good. Surprise for 2-player lovers. That's gonna be quite the surprise. Not for me, but for some. But there is an adaptation of Lost Ruins of Arnak on Board Game Arena, right? Might be worth checking out, perhaps. But yeah, the dream would be that CGE puts out their own app for Lost Ruins of Arnak. If it's anything like the TTA app, then it would be great. My fingers, welcome. There's on Board Game Arena. Yeah, maybe I have to try that out. I always find it a little bit hard playing games for the first time on Board Game Arena. I either like to learn games in real life with a real game, or yeah, with the own app, with an own tutorial. Throw money at CG, yes. Payada, don't you want to have money? We want to throw money at you. You tried Arnak last week? Nice. I played it 5 times. Then it must be quite great, yeah. But that's what I heard as well, that it would be, or that it is quite a good game. There is the Conmon. Ah, that makes it awkward, right? Because of that stupid engineering genius not working with the masonry. And then there might be an aggression, so I have to build Aurora. I really need the Conmon. I think that at least like this I can defend. If he goes for war, we are in big trouble. Opera, Warrior, and Wave for Conmon. Wave definitely doesn't sound bad, but the own... yeah, this works. We can finish the railroad next turn then. But not if you have to build a warrior, right? Yeah, then it doesn't work. Could just rebuild. The thing is, I don't think I need more operas right now. And this works. This works. Board Game Arena was used for balancing Arnak expansion. I think high hundreds of games were played there. Oh, nice. Yeah, that is quite a nice feature of that. If you just... he thought... Nope, we can't defend. Debated. No, Payada, it feels like you have such a great app in Through the Ages, for example, that there must be a lot of people in the CGE digital or whatever it's called then. They should really make some other games that are equally as great. I mean, they made Galaxy Trucker, that is also a good game. So they should try their hands on Arnak. We got the expansion Essen Spiel. Oh, it's the next to try now. I get a hold of the basic one. Nice. You would guess it's already been worked on, but cannot be talked about yet. Right, ... Piara, if it's already being worked on, maybe. If dots maybe is right. But you can't say. We won't tell. We won't tell Vlada that you spoiled us with information. By the way, we can be pretty happy here that he went for an aggression and not a war. A war would have been quite... It could have been quite brutal. I guess we do finish the railroad, but after that, don't have much potential right now. I hope we get the rifleman, but I don't think we will. He could go for Gaudi here. Gaudi, Opera. But then the culture game is back on, and then we have Bach and we can just outpace him. I think he needs to go for military. And then he should deny rifles. Cavalryman, there is still another one and still two cannons. Oh, we will get the rifles. Okay, nice, good. That's good. And the rifles, then we definitely need them. Cav, sure. We need more science, but I guess I could build an extra printing press. We have some population. Yeah, I think I like that, the extra printing press. Upgrade to Opera. Could do that as well, this. This or more science. Question is if we have the population. And do this at some point anyway. I guess. Right now I think I want the science. We should do a game on Board Game Arena for practice. Oh yeah, we could do that. Sure. I would love to learn that game. Had so much good things about it. When his religion seems important, well, they're both gonna be gone, so hopefully they were not important. Let's see for happy faces. We have Steve Jobs. Good Harvest. Do we have Twitch TV at the end of my name? On Board Game Arena? Yes, yes I do. I did that when I played some Seven Wonders. I wanted to do a little bit of promotion, but yeah, now it kind of feels weird when I'm just playing for fun and not streaming, and then there's the Twitch TV, but yeah, anyway. That's my name there now. Okay, so Good Harvest comes out, we have extra food. Emigration on top now, we have to be careful with that and get some happy faces going. We also have the classic army now. That is something we could go for. I'm guessing he's gonna go swordsman now, but we'll see. And then, yeah, having the option for classic army is great. Could still go for the defensive, but we'll see. But yeah, happy faces might become an issue soon. Hello, Weidenbaum. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing good. There's so many great games on Board Game Arena recently. I would like to see you play some classic like Agricola, etc. Yeah, as I said, the problem there is, if I don't know the game, it's pretty hard to learn them on Board Game Arena, I think. That is kind of my issue with that. If you don't know the games before, I mean, I've never really tried it as much, trying new games, but they don't really... When I tried some new games, they don't really take you by the hand and show you everything. There's no tutorial like in Through the Ages, for example. So yeah, I'll have to see. The TTAPusle tutorials is legendary. Yeah, that's also something you always see when in reviews and everything. If people ask for great board game apps, everybody says get TTA. It's worth it alone for the tutorial. That's why also I still think CGs should do something like more of that, like a campaign or something for Through the Ages as a new expansion. More. I mean, the challenges are great, but something like the tutorial, maybe a little bit harder or more complicated. Thanks for you learned practically all your board games on Board Game Arena, so maybe it does work. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look into that. Maybe I was just too stupid when I tried it the first time. Cannons are important. Happy faces are important. We don't want that emigration. But we need happy faces. Maybe I shouldn't rebuild the religion. Maybe I should build a new one. Could still go for statue. Statue could be nice. So grab this. Oh, then statue is gone. The vision upgrade is great. Maybe I wait with upgrading the opera. Ref. That's pretty solid. Vision upgrade. Engineering genius, I'm not 100% sure, but no real alternative right now. And sadly we can't get the statue, but yeah, this will have to do. Love the tutorial and the app is amazing implementation. Yes, it is. Alright, we had properties, almost forgot about that. Super early Pierre, first card Pierre, and of course we have no single arena. He also doesn't have it, and Gaudi already is giving him 4 cultures, so he probably stays with that. How are the wonders? We do have the Hollywood. We'll have to see what we do with the printing presses. I don't know if we have the rocks for... I mean, we probably do. We could just go for multimedias. Yeah, happy faces, we'll have to see. It's okay at the moment. But as soon as we need to put a lot into military, it becomes harder. But I'm quite happy that we have the railroad. We are outproducing him, so military-wise should be safe. We have a tactic, we have 2 tactics. He has not played politics. No, he has not. He could declare war. He has patriotism. Question is, what tactic could he have? Napoleonic, maybe, but we could respond with going for cannon and defensive. Or just 2 rifles. Here we have 10 rocks, so we can build maybe 2 cavalrymen and then the classic army outdated. For what territory it is, okay. Is it gonna be Napoleonic? I would guess so. Yeah, 19. But emigration on top, that's nice. He loses his pop. And then we'll see what we can muster for defense. I would guess the Cav. And what do we destroy now? That's the question. Let's first try it with the cannon. Thing is, we can't get both riflemen. We're missing 1 rock. If we had 1 more rock, this would be great. So I think if we go for Cav though, let's say we destroy the printing press. 17. Sadly we do lose 1. That's not ideal. And we show him, he already has a tactic. That one doesn't matter. Sadly we can't go for satellites to get that extra strength. And there's no way to do that. And there is... But now this is not better. You guys like the defensive more than... Because you don't have to destroy anything? Maybe, yeah. Lose 1 anyway. Reserves. Do we go Pierre anyway? We take Bach as long as we can and then go for Pierre once for the Olympic Games. Or is that too early? Maybe I'll do this upgrade instead. Yeah, maybe that's better. I think I like this, yeah. Edit as a game for a game of Arnik and Bot Marina whenever you feel like it. There's the short rules explanation of it and all the rest you can learn by playing. Okay, great. Thanks, thanks. I'll look into that. If you look at Board Game Geek Top 100, TTA is the 2nd most complex game. Only On Mars is higher. On Mars. Don't know that, but yeah. TTA is definitely complex. He could still go for oil, if that's too late or not. But we're also ready for classic, for modern army. That could be great if we get the Cav out. We have military potential here. And still culture lead by a little bit. Question is, Yeah, what leader are we gonna go for? He loses his pop, that's great. Then he doesn't have pop, but he has reserves. He could play reserves, pop, and maybe go for one more journalism or something. One thing that we are missing, sadly, is the science. And yeah, as Lemmings, you pointed out, multimedia is gonna be hard to get. Why did we put in this developed? I guess we had nothing else to play with Eleanor. And it's looking like we probably won't be getting that. So what are the other options for leaders? Not Marie, not Sid Meier, Mandela, maybe. Churchill always. Steve Jobs, not really. Only Churchill then. That's tricky. But I mean, we have Bach. We don't want anything else. Anyone else. Organized religion was quite important after all. Yeah, kind of. And if we get pro sports, everything is good again, but yeah, we're kind of struggling for happy faces. Does it go Pierre? Nope. 13 culture faction. Maybe I should just play Input of Harmony. There's pro sports. And military theory. I don't know, maybe Input of Harmony. Or I should not play at all, we are weaker. But we stay weaker, right? Yeah, even like this. Bye Pierre, yeah, we hardly knew him. Yeah, that's kind of sad. I don't know if I should play the Input of Harmony. I do it. Raptures of Time. Okay, we lose the library, so even less science. I guess I really should take the pro sports. And then have corruption. I mean, all of these cards are kind of meh. I could take multimedia. And take away the modern. We can't get that. Would be quite a good upgrade for him, yeah. Maybe take that one away. We don't really have the science for military theory anyway. The corruption sucks, but could not take the multimedia and build another religion, but I have pro sports for that. Yeah, one corruption once, I guess that will have to do. Mandela. The problem always is, no leader is better than Bach here. Bach is 5 culture production, Mandela is 1 civil action, and yeah, also 5 culture. We could go for Mandela, sure. Industry is fine to play. Agriculture, not really, because we soon don't have more food production than consumption. And here's a healthier yellow bank. What is Mage at 4.63 for the Ultimate Edition? was the rating for TTA? 4.41. Yeah, sounds like MageKnight is pretty complex then. Developed territory. Yeah, sadly we can't get this one. I mean, we need science. I could bid 6, but not more. I don't think we win this. He can easily send a cannon and 1 card. Oh, we do win it. Kind of expensive, but we can definitely use the science. Was that too greedy? I hope not. I mean, that's pretty also really bad for the Import of Harmony. I guess we have to start destroying some printing presses soon. Maybe we can avoid going for the pro sports now. Let's see what he does here, what his decision is going to be, where he wants to take this now. This definitely opened up a military path for me, and he goes for air forces. Oof, oof, oof. 33 now. Military buildup, that's great. Yeah, let's paint with industry. Freedom of movement, that's great. That is great for us. From... I mean, I could go from religion to... yeah. And then go for pro sports. Definitely the military buildup. Let's wait here. We could go for Mandela. One defend card is enough to defend, so we just need to draw that, and we can't get more strength anyway. Mandela is 5 culture protection, so the same as Bach, and we get the extra civil action. The only problem is we can't go for Churchill then. But the problem is he gets to declare war and another army. Don't go for pro sports and threaten the Air Force. I guess we could also, if we don't go for the pro sports, then we probably go from printing press to the rifleman. Oh. Yeah. But we stay pretty weak like this. I mean, like this, we can go for air forces. 2 more riflemen, maybe 2 air forces. A full hand sucks, but we can always play the military build-up first. guess. We can always use the urban growth for some pro sports if we don't get the air forces. Take more cards, or a couple of cards. I mean, Mandela also takes cards. Not too happy. At least air forces are an option here. Not the tactic we want. Do we have quite a few rocks here? 21. Sadly not enough for 2 air forces and 2 riflemen. He's not playing politics, so probably gonna be a war then. So he can declare war. He doesn't have the hybrid war. That's good information because we had the hybrid war. So he declares a war. Has 1 military action. He can play military theory. Has 2 military actions. Cannon knight, but not air forces as well. There's fundamentalism. That changes things. Can grab that. Develop it. Loses 1 civil action. It's with the fundamentalism, it might be tricky. He has enough rocks. Yeah, this looks like a war turn from him. He's taking time, he's not playing politics. Maybe I should have grabbed the fundamentalism, but I also, yeah, the hand space was the issue. Maybe not the urban growth, but yeah, fundamentalism instead. Yeah, that was a mistake. Didn't he have enough for an air force? Oh, he already has 2. Yeah, right. Ooh, 67. Oof. Strategic. That's why he built the extra warrior. Man, that's gonna give him even more. Oh right, he still had freedom of movement. Damn, that's nice for him. Yeah. He's gonna get that and get even stronger. And there might be even another war. I think we're losing this year. Make him pay? That is so risky. That is so risky. Oh, we're actually doing it. Maybe he made some better math than I. But we got rewarded with the positional army. I mean, there was always the option to get a new tactic. So with that, we have some option here. Yeah, bless Vlada's son for me. That was nice of him. But we need more rocks for next turn, right? I mean, you can't get another army going anyway, I guess. Probably not an air force then, but this. I mean, just put in the agriculture, but maybe we can fix that later. And also put in industry. This kind of sucks that we can't get another army next time, because we can just go for another war. And we have... missing 3 rocks. But there's Churchill. There's Churchill for the extra 3 rocks if he doesn't come out. That's unlikely. If we could get reserves, but we can't. Heavy phase problem. Why not Air Force this turn? Well, the idea was if we need the rocks, if we could get another army together for the next turn. I guess we have to hope that Churchill doesn't come out in his turn, but in my turn. Because I need all of my selections here. Yeah. Can't grab patriotism or something. Well. There's Churchill, dang. Maybe didn't get another war, who knows? Who knows? Oh yeah, right, we still have the Hippocrates. Yes, yes. Damn, why don't we have three more rocks? Then we could defend the second war, maybe. Now he gets Churchill. Can build 1 more knight and swordsman. Yeah, it was just bad to not grab the fundamentalism. I grabbed the urban growth instead. That wasn't correct. We still have the culture lead, but the second war will just be the problem then. I had to let him reveal the Republic so early on his turn. Yeah, that was a pretty bad turn for us when we put the strategy on 3, or we let it stay on 3, and then he gets the Republic and can take the strategy. That was very fortunate for him. Yeah, second war, Churchill. That is pretty bad for us. That is really bad for us harmony. Maybe with some correct impacts we have a chance. Industry, he has 0 there. Oh, now we do have an uprising, right. And there's still harmony. Okay, we have 3-4, 3-4. Well, what do we do? Hey, come on. What? Hey, I want to destroy the iron. Thanks. So we can't finish the army. Also didn't draw. Yeah, we didn't draw any at all. Baby army. We can go for baby army, maybe. Yeah. The biggest problem is harmony. So we destroy. Can't destroy the thing. Stupid harmony. 66. Yeah, it's bad for him as well. So, but we can't get less happy faces. No. So we can't go for pro sports. He has nothing to do next turn. Use food to get no starvation. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this will have to do then. We lose another war. Culture is going to be relatively close after that, but he has one more production. For 8 only. And we have some impacts. We have hope here, maybe. Harmony 4-4. That is the worst harmony ever. Payada would be happy, or is happy if he's watching here. I mean, we have 10 in the culture, but yeah, the other ones. Just a little bit too much. If we had 2 more rocks, this would have been 6, 7, 8, 9 more strength. Then it would have been enough, I guess. Government 19 to 18. Agriculture 2 to 2. Culture 10 to 0. This makes it close, but the last one is colonies 3 to 6. Yeah, 3 culture, yeah, man. 3 culture. That is insane. That is so little. If we had one more population for the harmony. Damn, this close. But there was no way. There was no way to do that. Because of happy faces. Well, really nice game. Really interesting. Really interesting. 2 wars and we still almost got him. Well, yeah. Did our best. He was also really high, so we probably don't lose a lot. Only 25. Regain 10. Yeah, don't look at my ranking, guys. Don't look at the rating.